line scan receiver some years ago. The company is at home in the United Arab Emirates, in Canada, and it has recently opened its European office in the Netherlands. Being an important market, Europe must be entered with a product that perfectly matches the needs of the consumers. Such a set-top box is the new HD TV set-top box, the FortecStar Passion, which undergone a thorough test in the hands of my colleague Christian Graf.
High-definition television. Everyone is talking about it. Pictures in breathtaking quality and highest resolution. Dr. Dish Television presents a test of FortecStar's latest product, the HD receiver called Passion. The test software was from June 13th, version 1.0.1. The loader version was 1.4.0. First, let's take a look at the inside. Everything looks neat and clean. You immediately notice the toggle switch with its elegant blue backlighting and the excellent alphanumeric display. The first highlight is hidden behind a flap, a USB port. Next to that, there are two CI slots, and the mains switch is also conveniently located on the front. Now some tech specs. One IF input with loop, two SCART sockets, one HDMI output, the best connection to your HD monitor. FortecStar includes the cable in the package. There's a component and RCA output as well as an additional SVHS out delivering video to your VCR or analog TV set. Even in terms of digital sound, there's the choice between optical or coaxial output. The RS-232 is for software upgrades. The second highlight is the remote control. Not only does it fit your hand perfectly, it also controls your TV monitor, a VCR and a DVD player. The receiver's boot time is fast, from standby to picture in about 1 second. When you start it with the main switch, it takes around 20 seconds. Quite a good average. Installation is rather easy. First, pick a satellite from the database. There are many Asian and European satellites available. Now select the LMB frequency, the relevant DISIC port, and start a search. A useful feature is the multisat scan. Simply choose several satellites to be searched one after the other. The menu shows the footprint of each satellite, but this is more for entertainment than any other purpose. Or do you really believe that AsiaSat can be received in Western Europe? Or that Intelsat at 166 degrees east has its center beam over Europe? Feel free to adjust satellites or frequencies using the Satellite Transponder Edit menu. You will have to anyway, since many transponders have faulty or incorrect settings. For instance, there are only a few Ku-band transponders pre-programmed on Tycom. No C-band whatsoever. But the FortecStar Passion is an HD receiver and therefore offers special parameters in the advanced scan menu for DVB-S2, 8PSK, or QPSK, with different FECs, among them also 4/5 and 9/10. This is what a channel search might look like on a 100 transponder satellite. Select all parameters and wait for about 7 minutes. No, that's not really fast. Other receivers can do that much better. All found channels can be sorted in different ways, so you can find your favorite channels quite easily. Alphabetically, according to satellite, program provider, or separated in HD, SD channels. Do you feel angry sometimes when you want to do a timer recording and just cannot succeed because it is so difficult to do? Well, FortecStar makes it really easy for you. Call up the EPG and set your timer conveniently with the push of a button up to 7 days in advance. Every TV monitor needs individual settings, and this is where you can select different video formats, screen aspects and resolutions. The receiver offers everything from 480i to 1080i. You can also adjust the menu settings or the brightness of your display according to your own preference. If you don't want anything on the display, then you may turn it off completely or only show the channel name or time. But now it is definitely time to see if the Passion receiver is ready for its first HD channels. Astra HD SAT1 HD, Pro7 HD and Annexe HD are just what we need for this test. Channel switching takes sometimes up to 2 seconds. All channels are located on one transponder. That is not bad at all. Only the audio was not detected automatically and had to be set manually. Also, changing from an HD to an SD channel did not go any faster. There's still some room for improvement. Fortunately, there was no problem with the British BBC HD feed on 28 degrees east. The channel was found and picture and sound quality were beyond reproach. And although some folks might enjoy staring at a test pattern when there's a problem with the network, it might also be nice to connect a USB stick with MP3s to the Fortec and play the music through the receiver to enjoy the music on your hi-fi system. Open the flap on the receiver, stick in your USB player and press the USB button on the remote. There are 3 ways to upgrade your receiver with the latest firmware. Either through USB, the serial port, or you could connect the same receiver and then upload the software. Last but not least, there are 3 additional features: a calendar, a calculator, and the famous Tetris game. Too bad that its graphic design looks like from the 70s. The FortecStar Passion is a receiver for high-definition TV. The HDMI cable is included with the box. There are 7,000 channels for TV and 3,000 for radio. That ought to be enough. DISEC 1.0, 1.2 and USELs are supported, but not DISEC 1.1 for multi-feed antennas. The remote control is very convenient and controls 3 additional devices. Installation is easy when you have some basic knowledge in satellite TV. Just bring some time for the search. The Passion is definitely not a zapping machine, and sometimes it takes a couple of seconds for a picture to appear. The VFD display is very easy to read, and 2 CI slots allow use of pay providers. All in all, it is a useful unit with some software bugs here and there. But the manufacturer already promised that there will be a software upgrade resulting in a more stable performance with less freezes and shutdowns. Video text is built in but not displayed in the right format, and the subtitle feature was disabled. The pros are support of HD and SD channels via satellite, learning remote control, intuitive menus, large channel memory, USB connector on front. The cons: somewhat slow channel changes, slow search function, frequent freezes and glitches, some old and incorrect transponder data, and the tune is not very sensitive.